Hello guys, today we have a heartfelt story that dives deep into the complexities of friendship, love, and the emotional turmoil that can arise when those two worlds collide. Our narrator has bravely shared their journey with us, expressing feelings of confusion, heartache, and a search for clarity amidst changing dynamics in their relationship. As we listen to their story, I encourage you to keep an open mind and reflect on the insight you might have. Let's dive in. Dear Tina, for nearly a decade, my friend has been a significant part of my life. Our bond is so strong that many people mistakenly believe we're in a romantic relationship. Although he lives outside Ghana, every time he visits, we become inseparable. Our time together is filled with joy. We cook meals, dance to loud music, watch movies, and even share the same bed. I genuinely feel happy when he's around, and I believe he feels the same about me. Despite our closeness, one thing weighs heavily on my mind. He hasn't proposed to me yet. This absence of a romantic declaration bothers me, especially because I can't help but feel butterflies whenever I think about him. Being a traditional woman, I believe it's not my place to propose to him. Rather, it should be his responsibility to express his intention. I've made my feelings clear through my actions. I run errands for him, clean up after him, and even pick him up from the airport when he arrives. These gestures are my way of showing him that I'm ready to take the next step toward becoming his wife. My friend Amma is aware of my feelings for him, and although she has met him only a few times, she has always encouraged me to hold on to him and make our relationship happen. Even my family, who has witnessed our bond, often questions why we aren't married yet, and I reply that it's because he hasn't proposed. Recently, my family took it upon themselves to reach out to him about his intentions. He assured them that he knows I'm a good woman, but he didn't provide any further clarity about his feelings. When I told Amma about the conversation, she urged me to maintain my connection with him. The last time he visited, I decided to bring Amma along to the airport to welcome him. I spent a lot of time preparing his favorite meal and cleaning up my place. However, when we arrived, I was caught off guard. I was about to rush into his arms, but Amma unexpectedly dashed past me, throwing herself at him. I was left standing there in disbelief, surprised by the warmth of their embrace. From that moment on, it felt like his attention shifted completely to her. When we returned to my home, they engaged in lively conversations while I prepared food. I couldn't help but feel resentful. I had always assumed Amma was a supportive friend, but now I was questioning her intentions. After dinner, when he opened his luggage to give me gifts, I was pleased to see that none were for her. However, when she returned from her outing, she asked him where her gift was, leaving me stunned. That night, Amma stayed over at my place. Next morning, he handed us $100 bill to split, and Amma insisted on having her own money. He ended up giving her 50, and once again, she leaped into his arms, thanking him as if he were her boyfriend. It was disheartening to witness this shift. After a series of interactions that left me feeling sidelined, he even visited Amma without me. He later suggested that she had shown more interest in him than I ever did. This was incredibly frustrating because I've dedicated years to proving my love for him through my actions. It felt like he was using Amma's fleeting hugs as a benchmark for affection while I remained behind the scene nurturing our friendship. The most painful moment came when I discovered that he left town without saying goodbye to me. This was never how things were between us. When I confronted him about his feelings for Amma, he denied any romantic interest, saying he knows she's my friend. I also spoke to Amma and she claimed she didn't want him either. Yet her actions suggested otherwise, and I found myself in a lot of confusion. I can't help but feel responsible for introducing Amma to him. I thought she would respect our bond, but it seems I misjudged her character. I'm left wondering if I'm simply imagining things or if there is genuinely something more brewing between them. I would greatly appreciate any advice you and your viewers could offer regarding this complicated situation. How do I go through this feeling for him and my friendship with Amma without losing myself in the process? Thanks so much for taking the time to listen to this deeply personal story. Our narrator has laid bare their vulnerabilities, and now it's our turn to offer support and guidance. What do you think? How can they go through these complicated feelings while managing their friendship? Please share your thoughts and advice in the comments as usual. And remember, we are here to uplift one another and learn from each other's experiences. Until next time, stay kind and keep whispering your truths.